I was working in the driveway on my project car the other day. It's a rusty, primered heap of dented metal, cracking tires, and oil drips. My neighbors hate it, and my long-suffering wife tolerates it with heavy sighs. I remember these cars when they were bright, shiny showroom dreams. I still see the potential. It's good to have ambitions. That's the funny thing about cars. When they're fresh off the dealer lot, everybody makes such a big fuss over the glossy paint, the shiny chrome, and the promise of all the miles ahead for that new set of wheels. Passersby say admiring things, and strangers look at you in your new ride with an unmistakable glimpse of envy. You're riding high. Now drive down the road 10 or 15 years, when that new set of wheels isn't so new anymore. A bystander rakes the sight of your once showroom beauty with a shopping cart and nary offers an apology. And you merely sigh. You leave the keys in the ignition because you know no one's gonna steal the heap. Why would anyone bother? It seems it's a short ride from the stardom of newness to the ambivalence held for the dented, faded, higher mileage set. I look at myself in the mirror, graying hairs, wrinkles, dents, bulges, and ponder the same phenomenon. It seems a short ride from the sparkling promise of youth, with all those golden bejeweled castles in the sky on our horizon, to the worn, dented, faded reality of middle age, with all its aches, pains, age spots, and strange bumps. The trip feels short, but the mileage of those years are a doozy, given how I feel when I get out of bed in the morning and what I see in the bathroom mirror peering back at me. Call it depreciation. Maybe that's part of what I see in that rusted heap in my driveway. It's the glamorous past of what that vehicle once was, and, with a little imagination, a lot of elbow grease, and some busted knuckles, what that machine might be again, with some focused effort. I try to apply this outlook to myself. Perhaps it's an approach we could all take with our aging selves. Why do we abandon ourselves as we age to the assumed inevitability of becoming a clunker? Confined ultimately to the patched driveway of our living room easy chairs and modular couches, to become round, fat, and wrinkled like a cracked, underinflated tire? Have we become so steeped in the mentality of the disposability of consumer culture that we only value that which is new and abandon ourselves in age to the scrapyard of lost past potential? Why do we willingly surrender to the assumption of obsolescence and unrecoverable entropy? Sure, maybe I'm not as fast off the starting line as I once was, but like that promising heap in my driveway, can I not look at myself as having a similar potential to become something more, despite my high mileage? What if, rather than accepting entropy as an unavoidable terminus of rusty no returns, we viewed our inevitable aging selves as an opportunity to become a classic, rather than merely a disposable clunker? It's a choice. I can't help growing older, but through effort and discipline, I can channel that unstoppable momentum towards antiquity in a direction of refinement and celebration of what I can be with all those miles, rather than a resigned lamentation of what I once was, but am no longer. With the years and hard miles, what do I bring to those on the road around me in the way of wisdom, perspective, patience, encouragement, and classic good looks? The difference between a classic and a clunker is largely attitude, perspective, approach, and effort. The classic looks ahead on the road to what it can be with the confidence of the miles behind it, whereas the clunker looks back to what it is not, focused on what those miles have taken away through wear and tear. Both the clunker and the classic have miles, dents, and wear, but the classic is maintained beyond all of this to cultivate what it can be. An ideal of timeless inspiration and relevance, a vehicle which transcends time and the wear of the miles. With inner effort, attitude, discipline, Can we not cultivate, hone, tune, and polish the same qualities within our aging selves to stay relevant and inspiring on the road ahead, wherever it may take us? It begins with attitude and a willingness to roll up those sleeves and get to work. The choice is ours. Turn the key and see where it takes you.